Hey, how's it going, guys? So today we are starting another brand new Assassin's Creed game. If you're new channel, welcome. So we're gonna be starting Assassin's Creed Rogue, and what's unique about this game is you're gonna be on the other side this time. You're not gonna be with the assassins. You're gonna be with the Templars. I still remember the character Shay Cormac, who is the protagonist of this game. And I do remember just a few things, maybe here and there, because I did play this once on the channel already, but there's just a lot I don't remember. But I know they did upgrade the naval combat a lot, and there's a lot of unique gameplays and a lot of unique things to do because you're up against highly trained killers this time. You're up against assassins. These guys are not like Templars where they're just coming in swinging. These guys are actually based on stealth and precision. So that's why you have to be really aware of your surroundings if you want to survive in this one. But I'm really excited to see how this game's going to go. So without anything else, let's just jump right into it.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed.
His voice is great.
The principles I used to live by.
I need to turn on subtitles. My bad.
I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Okay, before we begin, or continue, I mean. There we go. Yeah, so at least it's the same as Black Flag.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Okay.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
I forgot his name.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Liam, okay,
You've
there
been
we
saying
go.
that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Liverandre and his crew must have run into some trouble.
Alright, before we begin, Liam O'Brien, born 1726, died unknown. Liam O'Brien was born in Plymouth, Massachusetts, to Irish immigrants. After years of struggling to survive on a farm, the family moved to New York, where his father began to work for a rich merchant, loading ships bound for England. Liam eventually joined him, and it was there he met a young boy named Shay Cormac, who was visiting his father in the Merchant Marine. The two boys became friends, and Liam looked after a younger boy who lived in a rough neighborhood and was showing a talent for getting into trouble. Oh, he did say trouble follows me around. As Liam continued to work, he was shocked to learn that despite all the profits made by their employer, the employees remained underpaid and mistreated. Of course. Tensions rose between the two sides. In 1736, Liam recruited a few of his young co-workers to begin robbing their employer. Wow. However, he was caught and was forced to kill a man in self-defense. In order to protect his son, his father took the blame for the murder and was executed by the authorities. Aw, man. Liam drifted from one job to the next, distancing himself from everyone he knew, including his young friend Shay. He kept on robbing New York richer citizens so he could spend money to his mother, whom he was too ashamed to face. 1738, met Achilles. Began to give him small tasks to perform, such as deliver messages to a quick man named Kasegawase. I remember him. And the frontier, Achilles' influence grew on him, and then that's how he became an assassin. Liam became Achilles' first mentee and quickly learned from him. Liam helped Achilles recruit the remainder of his colonial brotherhood, Chevalier de la Vendée, Casagawase, and Hope. Oh, so he is basically the one who brought them all together. Liam found his childhood friend Shay Cormac, whose life was shattered after his father died at sea. Liam helped him get back on his feet, and the two became inseparable. Later that year, Liam introduced Shay to Achilles, and it was long before his young friend joined the assassins. Liam was tasked to keep an eye on the latest recruit. So the first recruit of Achilles.
You meeting with smugglers would lead to no good.
Hold on a second.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay.
Looks like there is, oh, there's a shanty right there. Well, first I
Am I
want.
going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Oh, I really want that shanty though. I mean, guys, if you guys watched my Black Flag playthrough, you guys would know that I literally have been chasing shanties multiple times. Okay, it didn't move that fast. I was scared like it was gonna be the one in Nassau, that one episode where it just was going so fast that it took me like 5 tries. Sorry guys, I have to keep an eye on my phone just in case of like certain messages come through that are like urgent.
This is more like it.
Oh yeah, treasure maps. So by the way, for those of you guys wondering, I did do treasure maps off camera after Templar maps. Oh,
Now that's booty.
that's brutal. Viking sword. You found a piece of Viking sword. Oh, it's one of those weapons. Sorry guys, there's so much to do here. A crooked tree. 300 and 143. Okay, these two. Oh, right here. Wow. First Templar artifact. And we're not even 10 minutes in, I already did that.
We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
I'm so sécuritaire. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier.
He's got a long ass name.
But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens!
Alright. Now you're gonna get an ass whooping.
How dare you show me such disrespect?
Yeah, now he's gonna
I
catch an
will
ass
teach
whooping,
you
man.
some manners, boy.
Knock him out.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy.
Oh, come
and
on, I was
reckon he's
winning.
Close. The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner. Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded.
By the way, I do have like additional content for this game,
Take these.
like new weapons
You'll need
and
them.
all that. So you'll be seeing them soon. Dual wielding, just like Edward Kenway, but instead of dual swords, is
Tread with
sword
care,
and a
Shay.
dagger.
The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember,
All right, let's look into Louis Joseph Gautier Chevalier de la Vendée. Born 1717, so he's older than Liam. Born to family explorers on the Ile aux Vaches in New France. I hope I said that correctly. 1735. First expedition to Fort St. Charles on Lake of the Woods. A year later, re-established Fort Morapras, and was rewarded with the title Chevalier. Oh, knight. So I'm guessing Chevalier de la Vendée means Knight of Vendée, who passed over Louis Joseph's older brother to do so. He spent the next 4 years exploring North Dakota and Manitoba. 1744, became a frontier post commander for the French government. So that's when he met Achilles and Liam O'Brien and helped them complete an assassin mission. Achilles asked de la Vendée to join him, an offer that was gladly accepted. So that's how he became an assassin. De la Vendée lost his father in 1749. And then later that year, he met Shay Cormac for the first time and took an instant dislike to him. De la Vendée returned to fur trading, but business did not go well for him. Damn, just looked at me and said, I don't like you.
ready
Alright.
to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you filth rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! Keep an eye out, lads! Your pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Okay, thank God. I was like wondering if I'm able to like tag them.
Thank you.
Just trying to get that odd man out. Okay, got these two.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Not yet.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Seek that French
North Atlantic, got another one.
for you!
Yeah, so again, this is before Assassin's Creed 3. So this is when the French and the British were still trying to take over as much as the North America as possible. Morgan.
Back in the ground with you! Down like a sack of potatoes. In me sights! And a clear shot!
Ah, man. He just had to turn around. So we're helping the we're helping the French take down the English. Screw it.
You, stop.
Here we go. Nice.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful.
Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Hey, we got ourselves a brig.
You heard
Just like
Chevalier?
in Assassin's Creed
That's
4.
what's yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so
New York
certain
girls.
about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel, even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine
Firing cannons? Yep, I already know. I played Black Flag.
as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate. God, she's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruled Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect.
Come on, let's get this. There we go.
Morgan was an old goddess, queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors.
Perfect indeed.
A ship! This is a false ship! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
There we go.
Ready to hit them, sir! He's breaking
Fire!
Ready to fire!
Stop them, boy!
Okay, here we go.
Fire!
Well, I think it's mostly,
They're tearing her to pieces!
Mostly gunships.
Do something! Seems
There
this
we go.
vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfo. It's a long way home.
Gerfo.
We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
man, he's got a big ass man of war. I want one. Now there's a familiar shanty. Randy Dandio.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Assassin's Creed Rogue. I always thought of like a what if scenario. Like what if Shay didn't betray the assassins, you know, all that.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell?
I think her name was Violet.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill.
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive.
Melanie.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
Yeah, so her name was Violet.
And prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
And looks like the elevator's not working.
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Alright, restore the server. So basically, I remember that this was so full of life and people working, but now it's just chaotic. Hey, look at that tablet. Instead of I remember, so instead of a like hacking computers, now we can take tablets. About Laureano Torres, the Grandmaster of the Caribbean Templars. So please don't to your star, but the future brother is the single most boring pitch that has come across my desk. Sorry, Melanie. Damn, she did not hold back.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Select ring. There.
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe
Al-Mualim
was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin.
I noticed that too, yeah.
Both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
I find that really interesting, yeah. It's two different factions, two different groups want the same end goal, but however, just the one difference, the methods, and that one difference is enough to create so much fighting and conflict.
Okay, so I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. Just, you should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
Okay,
Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Oh, there it is.
Now that you...
Oh, whoops. Arno Dorian. Oh, the main character for the Assassin's Creed Unity. You can highly recommend how Dorothy have studied. Your subject is Arno Dorian. Story takes place during the French Revolution. I want you to explore every avenue of his life that you can. The goal is to have a blockbuster set that your Duke's supervisor with Aiden or welcome to it. Don't let me down.
Unlocked Shay Cormac's memories. We stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
I know you must have
what is this figures?
About your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Did I do that? Complete present 1. Alright, let's continue. Davenport Homestead. Yep, the homestead.
It has been a long time.
Adewale.
Achilles. Adewale. How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
It's really great to see him.
Tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Adewale.
Tell me what happened.
I remember you can listen to them.
Achilles. The ground shook and the ocean waves crashed.
Making others wait for you as usual?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
So, basically the characters they talked about was from Assassin's Creed Liberation.
Waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
I mean, it's crazy that the homestead once had so many people, and the assassins were very strong in the colonies. But well, you'll see what happens.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So basically, Shay gets a bit of a troublemaker and a rogue. Learn from Hope, Liam, and Kisagawase.
What's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
I think 2 shots is the maximum in this game. You can't have forward like...
You can take your time. Not too much. More work after this.
like in Black Flag.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run.
Easy.
Come on, hurry up.
Complete Liam's lesson under 40 seconds. Okay. Two more shots. One more.
We're almost there.
What do you know?
Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
Alright, who's next? Looks like it's Hope.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What will we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
Kill from above, bush, and sprinting haystack.
Can you kill without being noticed?
Remain undetected during Hope's lesson. You know what? I got an idea.
Nicely done. I am surprised. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. Tough form,
There.
Shay.
Remain undetected.
You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Oh, do not get a swelled head over it.
I guess that's another way of saying I did really well. Alright, Kasegawase.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
She's like an older Connor. Rata no Kedo.
It is time for the hunt.
Alright, locate an animal.
Use all your senses together to find prey.
Oh, there it is. Looks like an elk. Sorry, buddy.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Alright, crafts. Pistol holsters. Nice. Health upgrade, hair, Arctic hare, Canadian lynx, Grey wolf, killer whale, a narwhal. Man, there's a lot of things we gotta do. A lot of hunting.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Alright, let's meet with him. So we learned crafting, we learned how to assassinate different ways, and we also learned pistol shooting.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My
Thanks,
ship
Liam.
awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Lessons and revelations. Look at that. 100%. Alright, let's take a look. Hope Jensen. Born 1732, she was born in New York City to a modest family, placed in an orphanage after her parents died. Adopted by a German couple who hoped to build a new life for themselves in the colonies. Let's see. This symbolized this desire in the name of their adopted daughter, Hope. Years of hard work paid off for Hope's father, saw his business endeavors turn great profits, and her family rubbed elbows with New York's elite. But despite their wealth and best efforts to fit in, they are never truly accepted in New York's finer circles. Hope received a good education from private tutors and gradually realized that the world was unfair. At 1742, Hope's adopted father disappeared under mysterious circumstances, never to be seen again. Wow. Later that year, her father's former business partners took control of the family business. Yep. Well, that pretty much explains how he disappeared, leaving her adopted mother with nothing. Hope and her mother were destitute, forced to live on the streets. Hope's mother died after a long and painful disease, despite Hope's best efforts at stealing food and medicine. Hope vowed never to depend on anyone ever again. 1746, Hope met Achilles, who was impressed by her survival instincts, pickpocketing skills, and strength of will. She was inducted into the Brotherhood a year later. Achilles ordered her to set up a network in New York City, and before long, Hope controlled most of New York's organized crime. So she's in charge of the criminal underworld. 1730. Kasegawase was born in, well, I can't even say that. Now, New Brunswick. Up until his teens, he lived in a walled village surrounded by farmed fields where he practiced hunting, fishing, and various survival skills. Nice! Kasawase joined other men from his village as mercenaries helping the French army. 1746, met Achilles and Liam. They were impressed with his prowess, determination, invited him to join the Brotherhood. 1749, he met Shay Cormac and became one of his instructors. Nice! Here he is, Adewale, 1692. Born to enslaved parents in Trinidad, Adewale was sold to the owner of prosperous... Oh, this is the exact same biography as the one in Assassin's Creed 4, but here we go. But I'm pretty sure there's more down here. Ideals, assassins, I joined them for the next 15 years, the trouble passed. Okay, here we go. Now this is from Freedom Cry, 1735. Adishep was caught in a storm washed near Port-au-Prince. He met Bastien Joseph and Augustin Default, whose passion drew him to the Maroon cause. Yep. He used his skills to help rebuild the Maroon resistance of Port-au-Prince. He fled Saint-Dominique in 1737 after killing the governor Pierre Marquis de Lafayette and returned to the assassins. Man, Adewale is a legend. And I have to say, one of my favorite characters in Assassin's Creed, because just like Edward Kenway, he has an amazing story, and seeing how he went from born into slavery and faced so many years of mistreatment and hardship, he still had he found purpose and used it to help others. Man, we really gotta upgrade the ship, because it looks like there's only like 4 cannons on the side right now.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
Halifax.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission.
Bully in the alley.
He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Keeley's doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Okay guys, you guys are probably wondering why I'm docking here. One thing I remembered in Assassin's Creed 4 and Rogue is try to get to every location as much as you can and do this. Step foot on it until this comes up, because once that comes up, that means you unlock the location and now you're able to, fast travel there. So that way it can save a whole lot of more time.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the Pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course.
Oh.
Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
The button for the spyglass is
Said
way
like
different.
his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Stone and tobacco. Ooh, so instead of sugar and rum, it's now new items.
Through the ice, the sleet and rain. Then conquer the fronts, them tropical lands we soon shall see again. To expel the months we've passed away is the cold of chapter sea.
Douse the rise and talk! Or say!
I'm trying to get across him. Got 5 stone. I forgot what the stone was used for. Of course it's building, but I don't think it's for the ship. Because what are we going to use stone on a ship for? Well, I'm sure it'll be explained sooner or later.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Anchor away!
Alright, we're at a fort. Port LaJoy. Tinker, sailor, soldier, spy.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
Hey, come on, be nice, man. It just needs a little work.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
So we're trying to have
Are
Templars
the
fight with
truly
us.
in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we meet?
You need not worry about your chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once.
Sorry guys, I want to get this
I've never known
location.
anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Douse all but mates!
That was close. I thought I was gonna ram into that. Oh, there's a chest right here. Might as well. Okay, now we got this location. We can fast travel. Let's keep going.
Let out some sail!
Civilian ships, spyglass. Yep. I mean, I find it really interesting that it's the up arrow this one because it used to be the right bumper in the last game.
We're clear, Captain. There, Captain! An English vessel, and she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see.
She's got a lot of good stuff, yeah.
Sight. I say this is a good day to light George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
What? There we go. I was about to say, you're telling me that... Yep, I know how this works. I played Black Flag.
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Come on, man. The spoils are ours.
Oh, we don't have swivels. So we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. When did we get swivel guns? Come on. Got one. Got two. Oh man, he got me. The executions are pretty much similar to Edward Kenway, just a little bit different here and there. Ooh, we can salvage. That's new. Repair the Morgan. I mean, the bar is already like, is still there, so it'll heal on itself. So I say we salvage. We're gonna need the money. 750 pounds.
Unfurled, mates!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Osman
Should we?
is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be...
You know what?
But Haiti's a French colony, right?
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Pretty ironic. Ah, man, it was short. Freezing water will damage, so I gotta stay out of the water. Alright, who's the one that, yeah, I think it was you. That kept on hitting me into the water. We're gonna try to salvage this one. I don't think we need more health. Yeah, we're gonna salvage. Just skip this.
Struggle is beyond political borders, Shay. Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
I'm trying, but I don't want to hit the civilian ship.
There's Persay, Shay.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Persay and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Now's all sail.
Alright, upgrade this ship at the Harbor Masters. We got 3,000 pounds. Yes. Progress further, progress further.
What do you be needing today, then?
Let's see, Morgan upgrades, broadside cannons, hull armor. Progress further into the story, heavy shot, mortars. We'll definitely need those. Ram. Damn, dude, the ram looks really different compared to the one in Black Flag. This one looks like a knife. This is really well needed. Puckle gun. Oh, the puckle gun instead of oh, dude. Yeah, the puckle gun is like a kind of like a machine gun, swivel gun. Puckle gun cylinder. Oh man, I'm happy now. I'm really happy. I can't believe I forgot about the puckle gun. It also made boarding a lot easier because the swivel gun in the last game was only limited to like about 5 shots, but in this one, I think if you upgrade the cylinder, then you can easily have like about 10 shots. So you could literally wipe out the entire deck of a frigate if shot correctly.
Resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed, the chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Looks like there's a lot of fishing. Ooh, schooner. And I see birds over there, so that means there's a hunting area.
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, Shay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay. And would you look at that? Standing right in our way, Anticosti.
Sink the 3 ships, sink the ships within 3 minutes.
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay. Stranger things have happened.
Who's topsails, gallants, and royals?
Now, if I remember correctly, shoot the icebergs. And it'll help destroy some of the ships. Yep. Okay, here we go. That should wipe out. Yep. Oh, it took out the other schooner. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's the angle of this thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have a good thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Oh, Miss Caesar.
I know I should be moving on to Anticosti, but...
What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Alright, let's go. Come on. Who wants it first? Achieve a 5 enemy kill streak. Easy. Salvage. Let's get more money out of it.
Emperors stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
There it
That's
is.
hell of a rogue wind.
Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Douse the royals and tops!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Alright, let's talk to Le Chasseur. Alright. Anticosti.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's Eau de Vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the
Oh, whiskey.
here is terrible.
I was about to say, what's eau de vie? Well, we're on the same side. For now.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put beef on my family's plates.
If you want beef, trade more British brigs. They load it down with barrels.
Yes, their Irish farms yield much meat, don't they?
Okay, there we go.
Smart management. Far better than the locals could do.
Free citizens. Well, we got a Viking sword piece.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good.
Borrowed, huh?
We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him.
That's George Washington's older
You, sir,
brother.
have our thanks.
Alright, 100%. I'm just gonna keep on going throughout the story over as fast as I can, because one thing I learned is basically the real work and all that doesn't really start until you become a Templar. Alright, let's turn around.
Get the mates free!
Let's head to the river valley. We're going backwards. I saw the wind blowing the ship back. River Valley, July 1752. 3 upgrades are available. Well, I mean, do we progress enough into the story to get them?
Get them aloft! Down, Salt Sign!
Greystone. Okay, that's enough.
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Oh, it's here on this island.
Trim the yards off the wind!
2 bends. Let's see.
What service can I provide?
Is there anything I can actually upgrade? Heavy shot. Okay, so I can upgrade now, but I just need the metal and the money. I'm gonna go with the round shot strength for now. Yeah, I just need more metal.
Bit of business, that.
Purchase 3 boat upgrades. No, it's not a boat, it's a ship. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. Just like Edward Kenway said, it's not a boat, it's a ship. By invitation only.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Alright. Let us begin. Leap of faith. Let's visit the general store too. Maybe they have something good.
Well met, sir. How fare ye?
Sell cargo. I mean, the only thing I could sell is the tobacco. Stone is used to renovate buildings. I don't remember that. Okay. A lot of good weapons and swords. By completing the armor and sword. I think this was the sword in the in the trailer. The Governor's sword, hunting saber, Viking sword, Admiral Lion's sword. Oh, here it is, the katana. Okay, pistol sets. Edward's pistol. Well, for now. But right now, this is the most powerful pistol in the game right now. Unlock it from a special location in River Valley after completing all Abstergo tablets. So that means we have to go out.
I'm your most days, should you return.
We have to go out of the Animus and collect all the tablets so that way we can do that. But the problem is, most of them are behind certain levels of security. So the only way we can get those is if we progress further into the story and get the clearance
Well,
levels.
if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
These waters are full of enemies.
There.
Frigate, the HMS Athena.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Barbados?
Now
you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
Oh, shit.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go around here. I didn't see the other ship until the last moment.
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package. Find Washington.
Let go, sub-blockade.
Alright.
Remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
All Templars must die. Come on. I mean, so far so good. I mean, it's right there. I haven't really lost track of it. Loot the package.
Aye.
Mount Vernon. Yep, this is Washington's home. It shows the distance and radius. Damn it.
Don't lose sight of him. Look, sir.
But I'm trying to get the little knife. There we go. So that way I can have a throwing knife, just like in the last game. 2 bullets. Nice. Now I'm topped off on my ammunition.
Hold you.
Nice. Oh man. Well, so much for stealth on in this episode. Oh man, if all.
Hold you! I think not. Get back here now. You won't shake us so simply.
Back in my day, people were spun from sterner stuff. God saves your soul. No long. Hurry up, lad! He's trying to play us.
Man, I thought.
You won't lose us. We're already dead.
There.
Now, what's this? A rifle.
Oh, the silent rifle, yeah.
You there! Stay! Where you are.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
Alright, now we got a rifle. Air rifle. Yeah, there you go. So basically, it's the blowgun in the last game, except for in a rifle form.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Nope. Got some cloth. There we go.
I think I can hit him. Not a Frenchman in sight. I'm done. Got him in sight. Got you lined up, dog. I've got a shot.
Damn, this guy can reload fast.
Got him in sight. Got him in sight.
Come anonymous to interact. Oh, come on, man. Go away. Go away. There we go. Collectible letter. An arranged marriage. Man, how much fireworks did they buy? Let's see. Cool. Oh damn, he just tackled that lady. There we go.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Warning, do not get detected at the garden party. Dude, he is just attacking everyone. He's attacking the civilians, he's attacking the soldiers, he's attacking everyone. Oh, there he is. I saw that little gold right there.
Brother. Are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George.
There he is, George Washington.
Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, Are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Man, to think that George Washington almost became a Templar.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. About to murder a dying man.
Whoa, what's that diamond? Prosperity increases the money and resources you receive from various activities. There is a quicker way we could do this. Berserk the hell out of him and have everyone else kill him. Oh, now the music stopped. Thank you.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
All right.
God damn it. I better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Ship was taking heavy damage. Yep.
Clear shot on it. Don't lose sight of him.
Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting.
Clear shot on it.
Let's get to the other side.
Got him inside. I saw you do that. Stop! Stop! I want to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk to you.
Give me some...
Jesus Christ. Let's get the hell out of here.
We're making the hit. Change
Fire!
Easy prey.
Fire! She's foundering!
Jesus Christ, this mortar.
Fire!
Damn these eyes.
I'm just going this way. Come on, come on, come on. Oh man, that gunboat's really catching up.
They're firing, sir.
Yeah, I noticed. But they're turning around.
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we could sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Yeah, I didn't kill Washington while blended, but hey, I mean, it was a creative way of getting him killed. Sequence 1 completed. Alright.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our
1754.
access to memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. But to meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that.
I'm gonna just play a little bit more and then I'm gonna call it, guys.
Activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Oh, Man of Wars.
I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chocolate chips. Both can be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
They really hate each other.
A small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Bro, look at Chevalier's ship. I really want it. It's a Man of War. It looks like it has a ram on the front of it too. My bad, my bad. Free hostages without being detected. I think this is to like recruit our like more for our crew. Should upgrade your ship before starting this mission. Do I even have enough? Actually, wait, let's take a look. I could do a heavy shot. Or I could just risk it. Harpoon string. You know what? I'm risking it.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ship in all hand to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Puckle's gun
we finally got
fires
the
more
Puckle gun.
shots than an artillery brigade and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
There we go. Hope you know how to use that thing. Puckle gun. Hold RB to fire the puckle gun. Free aim.
Get the mainsails into the way. Captain.
There we
I
go.
will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm
Icebreaker
sure
ram
that Smith fellow is no
acquired.
exception.
They also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters. He may have a precursor box.
Let's find him.
Oh, I sank the ship. I wasn't trying to sink that schooner. Let's try to get this Animus fragment. The Akitas.
There he is.
Oh.
Most fortunate timing. Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us. Give chase.
But hold your fire. We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this blockade go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier. Fire!
Shoot. Mines.
Treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone. Or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
He's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templars' wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Alright.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
Sail through ice sheets to cut through them with a new ice ram. Thank God.
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
Whoa.
It's an ambush.
Halfway you sit, Yelganother. Smith must not escape.
Here we go. Alright, we're saying sink them with the puckle gun. Burning oil. Ooh. That thing has a lot of metal.
Who's tops those gallants and royals?
There's the gallants and royals.
That one's mine. Parcel the tops.
15 shots and we need to take 10 down. Oh, I got the captain. I was just free aiming. Come on. There we go. And we still have a few shots to spare. Repair the boat. Oh, we can't sell it?
I don't see Smith's ship. There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator to your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
I think I cut off Chevalier.
Some shipwrecked cargo here, sir!
It was inside the iceberg. Yep.
Awaiting orders, sir!
There's cargo in there. Wood, tobacco, frozen tobacco. There he is.
We should count ourselves lucky to sail these waters.
Burning oil.
What wickedness is this? Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
We should make a mighty fire to keep away the frost. We have plenty of...
Can I get in between here? Oh man.
Reef it all tops.
Because I mean I couldn't squeeze through that one on the right.
Or sail! All sail!
Tops those gallants and royals. Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
There he is.
On land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Alright, time to get him. Rope dart. Ah, rope dart. What is he aiming at?
This will be your end, assassin! You will regret this!
Oh yeah?
This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
I know that's the same box from Freedom Cry.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
Alright, time to get out of here. Kill Smith with the air assassination. Destroy 3 gunboats with the puckle gun. Yeah. Burning oil. Let's get a few more items first here. What's this? Blueprint. Oh, for getting powerful weapons. Native pillar. Cave painting. And basically he wants us to go back to North America. Back to the River Valley. Let's do a little bit more. I was thinking about just stopping right here, but I'm kind of enjoying this.
Give me...
Alright, let's see. We have... Got a good amount of wood. Really? Greatest frontier town, huh? So now we have the box, now we just need the manuscript. Albany. I wonder what's here. Let's see. More gun upgrades. We can get more cannons. Still can't get the mortar. Let's get more cannons. Sorry about that cut, guys. Someone was at the door. Alright, so this will be the last mission, and then I'm gonna call it. For real this time. Wow, it's like a standoff right there. The English between the English and the assassins. Press further in the story to unlock this activity. Yeah, like I said, so when you're an assassin, basically the best thing you can do is just like try to get through the story as far as you can, as fast as you can. Hey, look at that. The assassin symbol with, looks like a big fire in the center. We the people.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, and future commander-in-chief.
Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
So he's the Grand
Sources
Master.
in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Alright. Let's put the hood on and get to work. Sneak into the Congress undetected.
Who's he? Well, he's a traitor and was colonel of the warriors of the Six Nations. He's responsible for New York. With respect, all over the colonies. William Henry. Let me just see if I can find him.
Let's create a distraction.
Come back here, you coward!
And let's create another one. Alright. Damn it! I'm pretty sure that counts as alerted, so... So I'm not gonna get that optional objective.
Put your eye on someone.
Hey, Benjamin Franklin, join or die.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript.
Oh, there he is.
Who knows where it is?
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join or die.
That is really blunt.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Depends on King George. I think we need a stronger colonial government.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Crap. There we go. Man, it would have been better if with the air assassination. If I managed to get him from the rope swing. There's always an entrance on the side. There we go. Oh, I see him. Do you have any more darts? Nope. Fleeing the fort. Oh, damn. I alerted him. There we go. There we go. Even though it wasn't an air assassination.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Maybe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Skip the zone and become anonymous. Oh man. What the? Even the assassins are attacking me, man. I tried. Let's get this viewpoint. Wow. And there we go. That was the very first episode of Assassin's Creed Rogue. So basically, we see like Shay's like backstory of him being an assassin and then just like working his way. We killed like about two. Wait, no, not two. We killed like 3 Templars: Lawrence Washington, Samuel Smith, and James Wardrop. So we did find William Johnson, but of course we know that we don't kill him because he dies at the hands of Connor in Assassin's Creed 3. But man, I forgot how much we do as an assassin before, you know. But we'll just see. So I'm not gonna do anything off camera yet, like how I did in Black Flag, because usually a lot of things change from what I remember when you transition, so to speak. So I'm just gonna jump right into the next episode as soon as I can, so that way we could progress through the story until we get to a part where I can finally do some open world a little bit easier. So that's all I got for today, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. So without anything else, see you guys next time.